Hi, this is Channel 341 News at 6. I'm Katie Loishner.
And I'm Jessica Kuhn, and today we're going to discuss Southwest's recent crisis and how they responded using social media.
With social media, a crisis can go viral instantly. This is especially true for the airline industry because passengers with their smartphones can add updates instantly to social media sites.
This is exactly what happened during Southwest Flight 812, when a sudden rapid cabin decompression occurred during the flight on April 1st, 2011. The flight was en route from Phoenix to Sacramento when a large section of the roof ripped off, measuring about 6 feet. The passengers took photos and videos of the large hole in the skin of the plane after it happened and began uploading to Twitter within 2 hours of the incident. A rapid online conversation began, with passenger Shauna Redden at the forefront, taking pictures and updating Twitter.
Shauna Redden was consistently sending her husband texts to keep him updated, and at 4:39 p.m., she tweeted the following statement: "Emergency landing in Yuma, Southwest pilots are amazing."
What should an airline do when something like this happens? They should join the conversation to get their side of the story out to the public, and Southwest did just that.
Southwest took control of their online presence by updating their blog news section constantly with positive information. They linked news articles to their Twitter account and posted the articles to their blog. By being proactive with their online presence, Southwest took immediate control of their search engine optimization.
The El Gomez blog detailed the timeline of the Southwest accident in a case study. The roof tore off at around 4:20 p.m., and by 5:46 p.m., Southwest had already begun to post updates on their Twitter feed and corporate blog. By 6:23, Southwest posted news articles, and by 6:53, Southwest began using Twitter to update customers about canceled flights. Southwest grounded 80 flights, including all Boeing 737 aircrafts, to conduct safety inspections on the planes.
One of the keys to their successful crisis management was the fact that Southwest refrained from controlling the online conversation. They allowed their passengers to mainly control the conversation, even their Facebook page, and passengers ended up posting messages of praise to the pilots and crew for helping them during the scary situation.
A current Google search for Southwest Airlines will bring up Southwest's main homepage as well as other positive sites with a limited amount of negative coverage, which is great because in a crisis you want your audience to be able to find your website with your information about the crisis rather than your audience going to a source with negative coverage.
Katie Hipson, who writes a crisis communication blog, is going to be sharing her thoughts with us on Southwest's handling of the situation.
A crisis can strike unexpectedly. Take BP's oil spill. No one's ever going to expect to have to deal with a crisis. And you don't want to be left scrambling when the media is trying to call you and people get in touch with you and not know what to do. You should have something ready to go on the book so you can just whip it out and just go and just not double check, not rethink what you're doing. I did a recent post in my blog called 4 Cardinals of Crisis Preparation, and that was one of the main themes, was prepare, practice, communicate, and repair. And Southwest, in their recent crisis, they obviously had a very good crisis plan in mind because they didn't even blink. They just immediately started talking to the right people and implemented the right steps, and as a result, the reputation really was not damaged at all. Absolutely. They were online in the conversation within an hour, and that is the best thing you can do. Because if you stay and be quiet and don't talk to the public, they're thinking you're trying to hide something. And they were talking about it, and as a result, the public and passengers really appreciated their efforts to try and be honest with what happened.
Southwest Airlines' effective crisis management is a perfect example of how to approach an unexpected crisis. Southwest was ready to join the conversation and even start some of their own in certain forums.
They willingly shared their side of the story and were transparent and honest, always putting their passengers' safety first. They're a perfect model for any company that is dealing with a crisis. This has been Channel 341 News. Thank you and good night.